Hi, welcome to you, me, and Mediumship. Tonight I'm going to talk about sensing spirit, mainly, I guess, on the sound side of things. And as many of you experienced mediums know, it is rare that we actually get an actual sound, an actual voice that actually comes in, although our senses perceive it in that way sometimes. As a voice whispering a message or a statement close to us, and we kind of think, how do we perceive that? How do we actually hear it? Because we don't hear it with our physical ears at all. It's a kind of a sense. It's a sense of sound rather than sound itself. Well, basically, all our senses are energy. They are all vibration. And like most things, they all vibrate at different rates. So light has its own vibration, sound has its own vibration, same as colour, same as most living things. So there is a variance in vibration, and we pick up that variance when we are getting messages from spirit. Sometimes a thought vibration will give us an image. So if we are sensing a thought that is being put across to us from spirit world, then we sense that, we see it as a vision, is a vibration of thought. So we see that thought, if you like. The same goes for sound, because if the easiest way of describing it, I guess, is that when you think to yourself, you may well think about the day at work, what happened at work. You may think about the journey home. You may think about numerous things, obviously. But whilst you're thinking, that to you is your own voice. Now, when we look at that logically, it isn't our own voice. We are thinking in our own voice, but it is not, obviously, because our voice box isn't working, our mouth isn't moving, so it is not a physical thing. Thought is an energy, it's a vibration. So when we sense sound, when we sense that voice of spirit, this is very similar to the way we sense our own voice in our minds. It is very similar. So when we're thinking about something, like I said, we're not actually speaking out loud. We're not using our voice box. We're not using our mouths. And that goes the same for spirit. Obviously, there is no voice box in spirit. They do not have a voice box. And obviously, we're in trance. That's a different thing altogether. That is a kind of overshadowing. It's where they manipulate that voice box of ours to a degree where they can use it and obviously put their message across, their philosophy across, etc. So when we think, that is a vibration. Sounds very much like ourselves, like we're talking out loud in our own heads, but obviously we are not. So when we pick up that vibration from spirit, it's very similar to a thought, their thought, merging on that vibration with us. So sometimes it comes across very much as a whisper, but in theory, it is in fact a vibration of thought from spirit. And because, like I said earlier, everything is variable in the sense that it vibrates at different degrees. So when we get that image, that is a thought vibration from spirit, placing that image within our thought so we can see, we can perceive it, we can give a description of it. We can give that as evidence to our sitters. When they speak to us, if they give us a name, that vibration comes through to us. We sense it as we would our own thought, and we kind of, not physically, but we kind of hear that like we would ourselves. We also sense on another scale, like if we sense a personality. That again is a vibration of that consciousness of spirit merging with our own. We are picking up upon that personality of that soul. We also pick up upon sometimes nationalities, accents. Again, it is on that thought vibration. As that thought vibration comes through to us, just like we are thinking to ourselves, just like we are thinking we are hearing our own voice, when we are thinking, we are in fact picking up that accent on that vibration. If we want to think to ourselves in another accent, we can quite easily do that. Okay, we can do it. You can try it. By all means, try it. If you want to think of something with an accent, you can quite easily do that. And it's it's just a variation of vibration. So we can pick up accent, we can pick up personality, we can get those visions, and we can sense those emotions too. And emotions, again, are a vibration that we feel ourselves, and they are triggered by spirit to give us that emotion that they are trying to put through to us. This is all on senses, vibration, energy. So when they describe themselves, when we picture them in what they may well have worn whilst here within this realm, the type of clothes they liked and they enjoyed wearing, okay, that is really a picture from their own thought vibration merging with our thought vibration and placing that image before us. They are not physically there, obviously. They are energy of love and of light. But they can create that image for us and place that image in front of us. So we are sensing on different levels, on different vibrations, on different communication scales, if you like. We are sensing in various ways. So I think personally that a lot of mediums have the ability to sense across the board through thought, sound, visionary. We never truly know, well, for myself personally, we never truly know how that information is going to come through, whether it's going to be a clairvoyant, clairsentience, clairaudient. We don't always know. We may well be stronger in some aspects, but that will be the same for the energy that we are communicating with. They may well be stronger in certain aspects themselves. They may well be better at placing an image before us rather than that sound, that thought. There are many different things that they may well be better at than us or not so good at as us, but they will use what they feel works with us better. And there are times when they will vary the way they communicate through to us. So don't be surprised if you class yourself as very clairvoyant, but then you start to get things like names just whispered that just come through into your thought. Obviously, we don't see a name, not always. Sometimes there are occasions when it is literally just written in front of you. It is there, you see it. You see that name. So they will do what they feel will work with you. And that's why you're sitting with self and spirit is important, because they learn your strong points. They learn which is the best way to communicate with your energy, with your soul, with your spirit. So keep sitting regularly, Let them learn about you as much as you learn about them. Okay, that's it really for this evening, just a short video. If you'd like to learn more, then obviously I've got my Patreon. If you want to pop across to that, I'll put a link in the description. I love the teaching side of it, the guiding side of it. I thoroughly enjoy it, have a great time with the students, some wonderful people, some wonderful souls that I work with, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care, have a lovely evening, and please like, please subscribe, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.